Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah, very sweet. Good afternoon to you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking to you.
Okay. Could I, could I have your introduction?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Actually, we both are strangers, so I also very excited to know about you. Okay, let me start first. I'm Preeti and I'm an English teacher. I work in a private school and basically I'm from Haryana. I born and brought up only from Haryana and if I talk about my educational qualifications, so I did MBA, MA English, and BEd. Apart from my teaching, I run my two YouTube channel. One is Easy Way to Learn with Preeti, that is my study channel, and another one is Easy Way Vlog, that is my vlogging channel. So that's a little introduction about me.
Yeah, good to know about you, ma'am. So it is a coincidence. I am also from Haryana. So in which districts are you living?
Actually, my maternal family live in Gurugram, and I'm from Rohtak. Right now, I'm
Oh,
live yes.
okay. So let me introduce myself. My name is Mamta Yadav. I am also from Haryana. My district is Gurugram. And I live nearby Gurugram, which is Sona. It's a small state.
Yeah.
And as a professional, I am a computer instructor.
Okay, okay. I think I watched your
Yeah.
conversation with Nutan ma'am, I think. Nutan ma'am.
No, I don't know. Nutan ma'am.
I don't know, but yes, once I watched your conversation, that time I guess I noticed like you are a computer instructor and you're from Haryana. Yes, I watched. I also don't remember the exact with whom I watched, but yes, I watched. Okay, so it's
Okay.
really nice. Like you are also from the same state. So could you please introduce a little more?
Yeah, if I talk about my hobbies are stitching, dancing, and learning new things. And every time I'm very curious to learn something new. So
Mm,
these are my hobbies. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done BCA, and there are 4 members in my family. My 2 kids. I'm blessed with 2 kids. My son is in 11th standard and daughter is in 7th standard. And my husband is an advocate.
mm.
That's all about myself.
Great, great, great to hear about you. Are you on government job or it's private?
Yeah, it's a government job.
Okay, okay. Nowadays, I'm noticing like there are many persons who are already on the good secure job like government job, and even though they are practicing and they are very curious to learn this language, and on daily basis they are doing practice also. So, what is the reason for being consistent for you?
Yeah, ma'am, there is nothing special, but if we want to improve ourselves, if we want to enhance our personality, we should know English. We should know how to speak this language, because where we live, there is no one speak English, and our surrounding everybody speaks Hindi language and their native language. But whenever we go out, so we face a lot if we are not continuous with this language and we are not habitual of English speaking. So that is why. So if we want to enhance ourselves, enhance our personality, we should speak every day so that we can speak anytime, anywhere. I give you one example. And today it was my exam. So my exam started on 10th October, and after that next exam was on 14th, and today also it was exam. And
Mhm.
on 14th, I
I think you got a call.
yeah, just a minute, no problem. I hanged on the call. So I was telling you, yesterday it was my presentation on lesson plan. So
Okay.
I presented in English everything. Why I did this? Because I am speaking every day. I'm practicing every day. If I wouldn't practice English speaking so yesterday I wouldn't have spoken. I wouldn't have given my presentation in English. So this
Mhm.
is the things which I want, and I want to perform these things. So it was the time to show myself. So I showed myself, and I did my level best yesterday. That is why I got A plus grade. I think A plus because I saw the marking sheet. By chance I saw the marking sheet because I went there to submit my PPT and other stuff. Then I saw my uh, grade. It is confidential, but it was coincident. So I saw that thing.
Mhm. Okay,
So
great to
it
know
helped
about,
me a
like,
lot.
yes, definitely. English, it's a language which gives us a different type of personality as well, confidence. If
Yeah,
we
definitely. And before me, whosoever presented the lesson plan, they were speaking in Hindi. But once I started speaking English, and when I gave my all the presentation in English, then other person motivated, and they also started speaking English, and they also started giving their presentation in English. So this is the good things. But I started that thing. Before me, there was, I think, 10 members. They presented themselves only in Hindi because
Mhm.
we are a teacher, and this was the time to show ourselves
Mhm.
how much knowledge we have. So
Yes,
if we have knowledge, what's the use of keep ourselves? We have to show that things, and
definitely.
this was the things. It shows our personality and our knowledge as well.
Hmm. Yes, no doubt. If you have knowledge, so you have to show others. Definitely. Only then, because without showing your talent, no one can judge you. No one can, no one can tell which type of qualities, which type of guts you have. So
Yeah.
I'm not aware, like in government schools also this type of presentation and seminars held time to time.
No, no,
What?
no. I have I filled PPT, POT form. It is a course, and it fulfill our educations.
Okay.
This POT means principle of teachings. So in this, we have learned lots of things like how to deal with students, how to give our presentation in front of the student, how to make lesson plan, how to make demonstration plan. Before teaching the students, we have to prepare some teaching materials. With the help of that teaching materials, we have to teach the students, and
Mhm.
how which types of behavior we should have.
Mhm.
There are lots of things which we have to follow. So these everything we have to present over there, so that we can get good marks in our and practical and as well as in CBT. And on 17th, it is my CBT exam, like computer based exam. So then I will complete my POT course. This is very necessary for teacher.
Okay. And how long have you been in teaching?
Yeah, it's been 12, more than 12 years.
Oh my God. It means today I'm, getting more knowledge from you. That's really nice. Because I'm also from the same profession, but I haven't much experience like you. So I am very curious to know about the PPT and others. Like, especially, please tell me about the teaching aids, because it's must for every teacher. Which type of teaching aids we should use nowadays in our every subject, especially to teach language and any other subject, so that we can present our subject in a different and unique way, so that every student can take interest. Especially, I want to take some tips from you about my language, because we are from Haryana, and I think we both know very well, like in Haryana, most of students, they are not interested in English. So
Yeah.
they are learning forcefully they are learning. Even if I have one son, if I talk about my son, so he's very well in study, but he never does practice with me. He always give this excuse, in school also I have to speak every time English. Why you are forcing on me? So same I'm noticing in my neighborhood also, because most of students, children are from very good background. They are educated. They are taking, they are taking education from a good, well reputed school, even though they are not speaking English at home. So I
Why?
just want some tips why
Yeah,
students are not interested in English.
I tell you, ma'am, whatever I have observed, I tell you, because earlier there was no good school.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't use to teach us in English. There was everything was in Hindi, and only one subject was in English. So who or whosoever you used to go to any private school, they used to learn everything in English. Means every subject was in English. They were less they were less curious to learn English language, because they were learning everything since their childhood. But if we talk about Hindi medium schools, they had curiosity, because
Mm-hmm.
they were learning everything in Hindi, and they
Yeah.
wanted to learn this language, but they were not taught like everything in English. And our parents also used to send us in only government schools, because there was less fees and they couldn't afford. That is why they used to uh, send us uh, send us only in Hindi schools. So something was inside us, some curiosity was inside us. See, we why shouldn't we speak English? Why shouldn't we go to in private school, and so that we can also learn English language? So I also wanted to speak this language since my childhood, but I went to private school only, so government school. uh, but I missed everything since my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So the curiosity, uh, time to time, it was increased.
Mm-hmm.
So this time I did something special for myself, so that I'm able to speak. But nowadays, if I talk about current scenario, and children are going in private school,
Mm-hmm.
and teachers are pressurizing to the students, and they not pressurizing means it is compulsory for the student to speak in English, so
Yeah.
that children can speak English and they can become habitual, and they can enhance their personality, because everybody knows the value of English language. Once they learn, there is no issue, and whether
Mm-hmm.
they speak or not doesn't matter, but they know, they can understand, they can speak if it is needed. So
Yeah.
that is why they don't speak with their parents. It happens with me as well. My both children, they can speak English, and even they went to school in private school since their childhood.
Yeah.
When I got them admission in school, and since then they are studying everything English. But
Mm-hmm.
we didn't study it. That is why we are curious to learn this language, but they have less curiosity to learn this language.
Yeah. One reason is very true. This is the biggest reason. They have they have no inquisitive quality, because they are understanding like it is. They are understanding English as a underestimate. According to them, Hindi and English both are the easy language. It's a language
Yeah,
for them, so that's why they are not taking interest. But which I feel like now we are observing in our this space, like English is
Arjun.
everywhere, and without English we can't get success. So that's why sometimes I feel like I should make my student understand every time to how to speak English. And where I'm teaching in that school, some students are from the rural area, some students from the urban area. So it's depend on the family environment. Also, some are very good, some are very fluent, even more than me. And but some are very, they are, you can say, like a weaker section, so they never take interest. They always they always try to feel shyness in front of others and in front of me. they always ready to speak everything they want understand only in transform method. But very less I use transform method, especially when I am teaching. So sometimes I like, if you want to do conversation in the form like general instructions, you have to speak English with the teacher as well with students, other students. But for teaching them, sometimes I use transform method. But I just want to know more teaching aids which I should use in my teaching from your side. Please give me some tips so that I can make my teaching very effective.
Okay, yeah. I would like to say you, first of all, before teaching, you have to make your lesson plan. What you
Yeah.
have to teach. So, what is your first? You have to write your topic name,
Mm-hmm.
which topic you are going to cover, and then you have to write objectives of, means 3 to 4 objectives you have to write about that chapter which you are going to cover, and
Okay.
then you have to make, you have to give introduction, means there is a particular to particular points to make the lesson plan. First, skill and
Mm-hmm.
topic and title we can write. Then objectives, suppose you have a chapter of motivation, and you can say computer. First chapter is computer which you are going to teach. So what would be objective? Like, first, what is uh, define the computer, definition of computer, types of computer, and describe memories. So this is how we can make 4 objectives, like explain printers. These
Mm-hmm.
are the objectives,
Related things. Okay.
related things. We can pick up any 4, and then we have to write teaching aids, whatever we are going to use for teaching purpose, like whiteboard, chalk. Whiteboard, if we are using whiteboard, then we will need a marker.
Marker. Yes.
Whiteboard, marker. If we are using green board and blackboard, then we can use chalk. Okay, these are the teaching aid. If you are not using these things and you are using projectors, so you can write projector,
Mm-hmm.
PC.
Yeah.
These are our teaching aids. And if suppose you are teaching computer chapters, and what things you are going to, what topic you are going to cover, like computer memories. If you have memories in hard form, like
Mm-hmm.
RAM, if you have RAM and you are going to cover RAM, so first explain about RAM, then you can display the RAM, so that student can understand easily. Because when we show the things,
Mm-hmm.
related things, uh, the student capture easily, and they it fixed in their mind. It's, we can store that thing for long time when we
Yes.
show the picture. Like if we are showing telling about CD, like compact disc, so we should have a CD, so
Mm-hmm.
that we can display the CD, and student can understand what is CD and what is the full form of CD. If we show the CD in hard form, they will never forget about the memory.
Mm-hmm.
And pen drive, we can take pen drive, we can show the pen drive to them, and we can tell the what, which types of memory is pen drive. So
Mm-hmm.
this is how they can able to remember the things for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We can show the videos about that things, so that they can see the memories, uh, all the pictures of memories. It
Mm-hmm.
will also it will also help to remember the things.
Yeah.
This is how we can show the things. And after teaching ads, we have our next point, introductions. In introduction, there are 2 points. First, review, and second is motivation. Like you are going to cover computer subject, and before teaching that subject, you have to give review of last class. In the previous class, what
La-
you did, what you taught.
Mm-hmm.
So something tell up. Means you have to start from that, from the review. First discuss about last class little bit, and then motivate the students towards the next chapter. Don't disclose the topic of that sub chapters. First motivate about the computer, then disclose your topic and tell them then what we are going to study.
Okay.
This is the preparations part. And then comes presentation. Presentations, we have to take object and then information and then hints. It is the this portion is for you only, and teaching was from the review. And after teaching everything, all objectives, once you teach all the objectives, then you have to take another point, like first is preparation, second is presentation, and third is application. But whatever you have taught to your students, then you have to ask some questions, like what is memory, what is CD, what is the full form of CD, what is computer. Whatever you have taught, you have to ask questions in that portion. If students are able to give the answer, it means they are getting the things. If they are not able to give the answer, it means they are not getting anything. And another way is then summarize whatever you have teach, explain again in short form. Every objective you have to explain again. Then you have to give assignment. You can ask again question in assignment, and you can give assignment, and you can take test as well. And then the next lesson, what will we teach, what will we study tomorrow. This is the lesson plan.
Oh, that's great. That's great and amazing. Very nicely you explained each and every point. Not every point, but yes, sometimes I'm also following the same. Like I think in every school it's compulsory to make lesson plan first.